Hey guys, quick tutorial for Our Hope Forever. Same thing we always do in these tutorials, take out all the guitar tracks, play this through as if I'm the only one playing it on a Sunday morning. This time when I recorded this, I kind of had that mindset going in a little better, so these parts are going to reflect way closer to the recording. Quick run through of kind of the sounds that I'm using, and then a full playthrough at the end. Thanks guys. Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to demonstrate real quick some of the sounds that I've got going on for here. So I'm using this Strat, used this when I recorded it, going through the UA pedals for amps. So it's like a Deluxe reverb and a AC30, so that sounds like this. This is just the amps. So you can tell I've got them set pretty dirty. Kind of going through some of the sounds that I'm using. So for delay, I'm using a tape delay set to quarter notes at 148 beats per minute. That sounds kind of like this. Pretty long repeats. After that, I'm going into some reverb. So I've got two settings here. So I'm using a cloud reverb on the Bigsky that's kind of for the bigger parts. That sounds like this. Pretty big. Tell it's got a lot of decay and stuff. And then for more of the hook stuff, I'm using kind of like an RV5 setting that's a little more dialed back. So that sounds like this. Just a little less in the mix. Real quick, also, I'm using one overdrive pedal. I'm using the full drive. I'm using that on verse 2, the hook, and kind of the bridge as it's getting a little bit bigger. So real quick, here's just the amps. Here's with the full drive. Basically, all that's doing is just adding a little mid-range. And then finally, for some modulation stuff, using vibrato, which you can hear in a couple parts. That sounds like this. Some chorus, really just in that first chorus. It sounds like this. A Dimension C kind of sound. And then finally in the bridge, before the band kind of starts picking up, I'm using some tremolo with the vibrato and reverb. So that kind of sounds like this. Real quick, let's walk through some of the parts. So for chorus 1, what I'm using is some delay, I'm using a big reverb and some chorus. And then I'm doing some unique chord voicings. So down here, I'm playing a normal cowboy chord for a G. And then for my A minor, I'm moving up. So this is like an inversion of that. So it'll sound like this. That'll be my A minor, and then for an E minor, another inversion. So sometimes if you play like a B chord like this, it's just that kind of shape, just slide it up to your E minor. E minor. And then for the C, I'll either be doing this, or a 6/4 inversion, which is this. So that's that for that chorus part. Let's move on to verse 2. Verse 2, same kind of sound. I'm just adding a little bit of a boost. I'm adding some vibrato, moving down to this bridge pickup, a little less reverb, moving to that other setting, and that kind of sounds like this. And what I'm doing is following the vocal melody. So real quick, so. Vocals doing, and then building into that chorus, going to a triad shape, going to our 4-chord here. We get into the chorus, going to less reverb. That sounds like this. Just a little bit to kind of give it some space and width. Keeping the same delay on. I'm turning the overdrive on the full drive and turning the boost off. And this part that I'm playing is kind of loosely following the vocal melody. So here it is slowed down a little bit with no effects on. is with the effects, reverb, delay, overdrive. That's the chorus part. In the last chorus, when it goes to the alternate chords, when you move up to your 5 chord, this is what I'm doing. So we've got that. So there's that. Moving into the bridge real quick. The only thing that's kind of unique is I turn the overdrives off. Vibrato, I've got some tremolo going, still got that delay, and then I'm turning on more of the bigger reverb. With all those together, it's going to kind of sound like this. I'm just kind of plucking through the chords. This is kind of buried down in the mix. So all I'm doing is just that kind of thing and over and over. And then basically when the band starts coming in, switch to the bridge pickup, I'll hit on the overdrive, turn the tremolo off, and then all I'm doing is just kind of a hammer-on riff. So that's gonna sound like this. That's it. Hope this helps you guys.
What could I do? Where could I go that you won't see me through? Here in the night where I try to hide your light.